Hey folks, welcome back to another episode. This weekend we're doing all things kayak. Today we're starting with not the 3-spot challenge, but the infamous 3-fish challenge, known as the Triple Crown. We're going for 3 different fish species in this lake today, and I've never been here before, so let's see if we can get it done. This lake is kind of like a big swampy lake. There's weird depth changes and islands and all sorts of things, but it's really big. And there's northern pike, rainbow trout, lake trout, burbot, and dolly vardens. So if we can get 3 of those, we're gonna be locked in. First, we're gonna throw on a little metal leader, just in case we catch a northern pike we don't want to snap off. And then after we throw that on, we're just getting right into the fishing. So hopefully we get one early. Before I start really getting into the fishing, comment below what you'd like to see: more fly fishing, more kayak content, hunting, I got a coyote call, or any other ideas you have while I'm in the big A. I don't want to just keep blasting with stream fishing, because that's what I do, the rainbow trout, but if you guys like it, I'll keep doing it. Let's get this party started, baby. Starting with a little spoonie. Let's see how deep it is first. Oh, I'm feeling this could be a good spot. Right off this island. Whoa, duck. Hey, buddy. Oh, still going. Bad, huh? Breaking the fly rod out here in the reeds. There's a bunch of little weird duck things. Don't know what they are. You can see the one over there. He's chilling. Check out this underwater stuff going on. Folks, we got one on the fly. Yeah, baby. Look at this guy. So thick. Look at this guy. Get in. Get in. Woo. Check that out, folks. That's a northern pike right there, folks. Oh shit, he's freaking out. So this northern pike right here, let's get a better look at him right there. He is an invasive species and not from Alaska, so therefore we either have to kill him and just throw him back in the water for the other fish to eat, or take him home and eat him. So I guess we'll try the latter, but we do have to kill him. And I've never had pike, so I guess I'll have it for dinner. I didn't bring any of the cooking stuff, but that's one down at the Triple Crown. We're gonna try and do him up right here, folks. Here he is. Stabbed him in the head so he doesn't flop around. Give me this. This is impossible to do on a kayak. I'm doing it the trout way, so you cut up here all the way to its head area, and then kind of rip the head off, and the guts kind of come out with it, and you just put it in the water. Now to fillet it, what you do is kind of you cut into its back here. Let's see if we can do it here. You cut. This is impossible. You cut into its back here, down its head, until you hit this backbone, but we're actually just already in there. So then you go down this backbone once we're in there. And I'm going to need to do this without the camera. So we're sliding down this backbone with a sharp knife. And so there you have it. There's one on a kayak right there. Look at that. Nice piece of white meat. It's long. It's Still some bones in there, rib bones, but we'll clean them out. One thing you want to make sure, there is like the end of its stomach and its butt, and that meat you just don't want. Step one done. We'll have some northern pike for dinner. Honestly, they're kind of grease and slime balls. We got a little spectator over here. We just chucked his ass over in there. He sinks for the rest of the northern pike to eat. I might become a northern pike terrorist today. I mean, people are just driving by these reeds. You can see these reeds in here. They're all over. I can feel it. And you got to kill every single one. We're definitely not filleting all of them because that was a huge pain in the ass. But pretty sweet. Folks, we just spotted a big Johnson over here. Holy shit. We gotta get his ass. I see one right here. Just chilling. Some deeper stuff now. Checking it out. Is there any big kahunas in here? The big kahuna. Folks, we actually spotted one over here. Sitting. We're gonna see if we can get him. The wind's killing me here. Gotta get in there. Did I scare him? Oh, I think I scared him. Fuck. We're out seeing if we can get a trout in deeper water. The real deep stuff is pretty far away from me, it seems, so it's about 40 feet here. Should be deep enough to hold some trout. So we'll see if we can get one out here. All right, folks, we're going to scrounge in the weeds. Can't find any trout. Hopefully we can find some more fish. If not, I'll leave it at that. And if you enjoyed watching me paddle around, here is the first time ever I went on a kayak and camping trip. So check this out. All right, folks, before we continue to camping and fishing, I got this ultimatum for you guys. If I can get the most likes ever on this video, I'm buying a bow fishing bow and smoking those pike. I'm smoking them. Unbelievable. I think the record's 6. I'm smoking. So folks, we just blew up the kayak. We don't know if this is gonna work, but we're at a campground. We're gonna use it as the starting spot, and we're gonna go out, try and find a spot to camp. We're loading this thing up. It's a lot of gear in there. I got my whole backpacking gear. I'm kind of worried, but let's see if it floats. We're currently floating. I'm kind of scared. I have a lot of weight in here. But we're gonna go try and find a camp spot along the coast. If we can't, then we're gonna have to come back to the car because right now it's about 7 o'clock. So we're muscling it over. I'll check in when I get there. All right, it looks like we might try this cove. There were some duckies in here. And, ooh, there's a loon. But, seems quiet in here and maybe a bit flat. The bank kind of goes steep up, so we're gonna go scope it out and see if we can get a tent in there. We're all strapped up, folks. Let's get the big boy on. We kept her out of the water and try and find a spot to sleep. I want to stay close enough to the kayak that I can walk down to it and get it fairly easy, but it's steep over here. We'll see if we can find a spot. I honestly think this section's flat enough and you get good views. So I got this little one-man tent, so it should fit right here. You know? I don't know. I don't know. Let's get it done though. Maybe that. Oh shit. Get in there. Those MTV cribs here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's mosquitoes in here already. Alright, so one thing is, look at this fuck. Sorry. One thing is probably gonna have to tighten it, but this is what we got going. Look at that. Look at that guy. We let him in. Let him in. Get him. Get him. Hard part done. Let's go relax, baby. So this is where we're gonna be chilling for a little while before the sun sets. We still got a couple hours. Probably cook some dinner here away from the campsite and try and catch a fish. Imagine first cast. I think I'm probably going to get in the tent and just do a little reading, hang out. Not going to explore too much. Big day tomorrow. And just start getting in the dark because it'll be light till 10 o'clock and I don't want to go to bed at like midnight, you know. So we're going to probably wake up at like 5 or 6 naturally because it's going to be so light out. And get in that kayak, get some fish. I will see you folks in the morning. Morning, we're awake, and we're just packing up now. Well, folks, with the temperature drop from like 60 to probably 34, we're going to take this this guy to the shop, the pump shop, because it is squishy. I don't want to sit in that. Time to load up, baby. It's a bit full for me. Free. We're not free. We gotta make sure we're free. Oh yeah, now we're free. Okay, now we got a slinky. We're slinkying in. Okay. We gotta make sure we're free. Get off these sticks, you fuck. Oh. See, I don't want to get wet. That's the key here. So we just gotta slide in here. Okay, folks. We've cleared the boat. We're ready for fish. So the first method we got here today is we're just going to go out and see how deep it is with a big spoon.
and just drop it, because it's a glacial lake that has lake trout and rainbow trout and salmon. So they're going to be pretty deep, probably past 35 feet deep unless they're chasing stuff around the banks. So we're just going to drop something in and jig it around and see if we can get anything on the big shiny spoon. So what I'm doing with that jigging motion out here is I let it go as far down as it can, and since it's calm, we can be right next to the path it took to the ground, and you can just jig it up through each level of the water. If you remember from science class, at each level of the water, or each different like depth range, there's like different properties. So usually trout and other cold water salmonids, they sit in what's called the thermocline, which is like usually 35 feet deep, and it's where the water like stabilizes at a pretty cold temperature. But the thing is with these lakes, like right now, they could be anywhere because it's so cold. Usually they kind of get off in that, the trout get in that deeper stuff in the summertime, but I'm not totally sure about Alaska because it's cold, and this is kind of glacial water and runoff from the mountain, so it's all cold. So that's the plan right now, jig up through the levels and see if we can get one. Your boy is hooked up.
Let's go. Oh, I switched back to the spin rod. It was desperate. Let's get, this is a big one. My drag's all fucked up. Oh, folks, let's go. He's too big. Oh, is he? Oh. Oh. Do not snap me off. Holy shit. Beast. Let's take a look at this guy. Whoa. There he is. Whoa. There he is, folks. Let's get him in here. Good old Laker. I'm the king. Let's get a look at this guy. Yeah. Woo! Woohoo! Oh. Jesus Christmas. This guy's full of energy. Get out of there. Oh yeah. Let's go, folks. Whoa. Whoa. Look at him. Alright, ready? Let him go. Look at that guy. Alright, ready? There he goes. Yeah, baby. I think we're on to something now. Where I was fishing there, it's kind of off a shelf, and the depths were changing, and I could tell because my glasses, I could see, like, you know, the big rock, and it dropped off. You could see another big rock, and then it dropped off again. So we're gonna try to find some more of those and try and get a smaller one that we can keep and try. That one was pretty big. He was probably almost 20 inches. He was probably bigger than 20 inches actually, maybe 21, 22. Pretty sweet. First one of the year. Let's go. While we have the fortunate wind here, I'm just going to take this drift back, try and pick up anything off any of these little coves on the way back, and then if not, that might be a wrap, just because if the wind switches, it's going to be a pain in the ass. So be smart rather than fucking drown in this literal cocoon yellow drift boat. Alright folks, that's a wrap. We're drifting in right now. I really hope you enjoyed this one. Didn't catch a lot of fish, but it's just a start to this kayak fishing kind of hobby I get into. So, hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next weekend.